We are good to go. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Pokemon Snap. Yeah, everyone's favorite Pokemon spin-off game. So, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a any percent run. Yeah. So I guess is tech live for when we start? I'll give you a countdown. Make sure everyone's ready. Make sure I get ready. Okay. All right, I'm going to reset the console just because it's for lag. Not lag reduction, sorry. It's for RNG manipulation, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. So reset, and then timer starts when we input the name and select or hit start. So I'll give you a countdown now. So about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
And we're off.
And we're off, dude.
Yeah, the RNG manipulation was just for Butterfree.
Yeah.
It was a little sporadic in the air. So you reset to get him a good cycle.
Indeed. So this is Pokemon Snap. Yeah. Boosting audio a bit now. I can do it on my end if you need me to. I can do tech live. I can chat. I can do whatever you need me to do, dude. But
so the stage
go ahead.
Is this is beach. This is the first stage. It's a pretty simple stage. This stage might look very simple, but we are this game employs a lot of techniques that look simple but are actually more difficult than they look.
Yeah. Well, I guess to get started, this is Pokemon Snap. This is a game where we take pictures of Pokemon. Yeah. So we actually get the way the game works is you take pictures of Pokemon and you get points for how good. Either it's got a special pose or what the size looks like, or if there's any extra Pokemon in the background. And the main way the speedrun works is that we actually have to meet certain point goals at certain points in the game, right? So our first goal is we need to get we're going to beat the first stage, unlock the second stage. But in order to beat the second stage, we need another item, which we unlock at 24,000 points. So what we're going to do is we're going to take pictures until we get that many points. Now, in this stage, we're just doing lag reduction for now because we don't need to take any pictures of anything for about another 10, 20 seconds. So we're just going to keep everything off screen, and we're going to make sure that we're loading in. Okay, we're good to go here. There we go.
This game lags a lot, and so by staring at the sky or the ground, we can essentially lower the amount of lag that occurs during the stage by not looking at anything, because the less things that are loaded, the faster the game goes.
Exactly. And throughout the run, there's various audio cues. So if you're looking up in the air, you know when to look down. So there, he was just listening for Pidgey.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looked down and Meowth was there.
Yeah. So one of the things that's really cool. Go ahead.
That will also occur later with another stage coming down the line.
Ooh, just under the line. That's all right. So one of the cool things about Snap, or one of the interesting things about the mechanics, is that we know exactly which pictures we're going to take, which means that we know exactly what the menu is going to look like, and that allows us to go really quickly. I hope this should be enough. I was just under the line, so I just need another 100 points for that. We can actually take this picture like a little bit sooner, like as soon as we get into the stage, and it's worth 1,500 points, or 2,500 points, which is exactly how much we need. No, it is 1,500 points. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly how much we need to get that 24K. So now that we've gotten the 24,000 points, we're going to go back into the stage. Now that we got this apple item, we can finish the stage now, which means we can go ahead and get started on it again.
And the apples are needed to unlock the third stage, which is Volcano, because you need to hit a Voltorb with an apple to make it explode.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a bit more lag reduction. We got a bunch of like little setups and things. Like we're going to hit Electrode at this time now, so that Kakuna is going to fall down. It'll be a perfect, beautiful picture right there. So we know all of the best scores or the best pictures that we can take in an RTA setting. So we just have all these setups that are like, okay, based on the items that we have, based on our location and how many points we need, these are the optimal pictures that we're going to take. So you kind of get good at just taking the exact same pictures every time.
And I do believe that Zubat is a 2-frame window to get the optimal picture for. Otherwise, you would have to take the other one, which is coming up here.
Yeah, would someone want to explain centered pictures and red dots?
Yeah, so red dots, they basically guarantee you'll get a centered picture, so you get double points. Some pictures can give you double points, but generally you kind of want to get red dots as much as possible, just so that Oak will give you double points mostly.
Hey, Shu. Howdy. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah, that Zubat is really tricky. You can even get a red dot and not get enough points.
Yeah. Red dots in particular are interesting because getting the red dot also does a thing called photo trigger events. So certain things happen whenever you get that red dot picture. And yeah.
Like so the Diglett there.
Those Diglets, you have to get a red dot picture for it to spawn at the next location. But anyways, getting to what we just did. So we needed to get those Magnemites to sort of play nice. So we throw some apples there, but we also need to exit the stage by hitting that electrode with an apple. So we kind of do both at the same time. So it's a bit of a juggling act to do that. It's honestly kind of easy to do, but it's hard to do fast. That's the real kicker. Also, that Zubat, not a fan. Bit camera shy there. Didn't want to be on film.
A little bit early.
Yeah, we're gonna lose a little bit of points for that. It's okay though. We can survive. One of the really cool things about Snap Speedruns is that one of the ways you save time is by getting good pictures. You don't instantly lose time. You lose time later, mainly because you need better points, and you need to wait a little longer to get better pictures.
Yeah, so that Zubat there, he got a lot less points than he wanted to. Generally, you get around 3k and a half. So at the end of the level here, you usually just take a quick picture of Moltres and then exit, but he's going to do a little backup. He's going to wait for it to do a pose, and that will yield him about 2,500. And just to make up for the points he lost, and to make sure he has enough going into the next stage.
Yeah. And it's a couple seconds slower, but you know,
it'll put us
a little record here.
Exactly. It's going to put us back on track for where we want to be points-wise. And so getting those points anywhere else would cost way more time than just a few seconds. So getting it here on Moltres is totally fine. It's not that big of a deal. We'll survive. Did I really? Wow. We got Vulpix all the way to the spot. It never happens. I say it never happens, and it literally happened to me last night when I was practicing. Alright, we need these guys to come together right now over me.
And actually really good RNG there.
Really good. Really, really good. We got them to play nice. Way harder than it looks, by the way. They usually don't want to cooperate. Normally I'd take a picture right here whenever it's kind of facing away from us, but like I said, we need a little bit more points to make up for that Zubat, so we're going to go ahead and take a picture of that.
Boom. Easy. And like we said before, you want to get the red dot, so it gives us more points.
Mm-hmm. And since I took more pictures than I normally do, I'm actually going to have a little bit different menu. Normally we just have the 6 pictures, so I would do that, but I remembered that I need Moltres, so I'm going to go to the next page.
So that's what we were talking about with losing time, is that if we had the points earlier, we wouldn't need to take the extra picture, so we would have better menuing and save a second or two.
Yeah, we would normally exit the stage a little sooner than that, so that's where we lose a little bit of time, but we also lose a little bit of time for menuing and stuff. By the way, real quick, we're going to take this very fast picture. It's going to count as Poliwag. Kind of similar to how the electrode on Tunnel worked. We need to get that item to get Pester Balls. We need to get the points to get Pester Balls so that we can finish this stage. So we're just going to jump right in, instantly take a picture of Poliwag. It's going to count. And because we can't unlock an item and a stage at the same time, then we don't need to worry about... sorry, let me phrase that. Since we can't unlock a stage and an item at the same time, then we can't do both at the... You know what I mean? So it's like, even though we have enough points at the end of Volcano, it doesn't matter. We can't unlock both. So we have to go into a stage and take another picture. It just so happens taking that picture of Poliwag is really fast, really easy. And, yeah, this is what we need. So right now I'm going to do a setup so that we can get some of these Pokemon here set up. It just so happens to be that we can do lag reduction, and we can set up these pictures to be like perfect points, perfect scores. So,
yeah. So right now he's just waiting for a Shelter Cry. He's gonna throw an apple. A bunch of other movement to set up Slowbro here, but it just gets Slowpoke in the correct fishing spot. And looks like he did that really well.
Yeah.
You can take a picture of Slowpoke, but when he's evolving into Slowbro, that's what will yield the most points, so this is why he does it.
Yeah. And to Cruel's point here, and I guess Candy's as well, this game definitely looks super easy, but there's a lot of things going on underneath the hood that make it pretty difficult. Like, how do I say this? It's easy to learn, but it's hard to master, right? Like, there's a lot of depth to the mechanics. And
especially with such a short game, the time save that you can get, especially at the higher level, is so marginal that every action counts, and so it really needs to be a perfect run if you want to go for world record or a fast time.
We got cloistered. Okay, so I was kind of waiting to say it, but so there are 3 locations where a Pokemon can spawn there, and there's a 25% chance it'll be Cloyster and a 75% chance it'll be a Shelter, and we need Cloyster because otherwise we lose 30 seconds guaranteed. We need 40 unique pictures of Pokemon to get to the final stage in the game, and Cloyster is a really easy way to do that. If we don't get Cloyster, we have to wait a lot longer in Cave to get one more Pokemon to make up for it. So, unfortunately, we did not get Cloyster, which means we have lost a little bit of time.
Yeah. It's not rip run, it's just rip 30 seconds, basically.
Yeah. And unfortunately, in a game where it's kind of on rails like this, there's really no easy way to recover that 30 seconds, especially not at the high level.
Right.
So
runners just see that they didn't get a Cloyster, you automatically have to reset. Like the world record's so tight, you can't even make that time up.
Absolutely. Oops. You know what I didn't do? That.
So he's gonna set up Ditto here.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Do a little Kobe with the Pester Ball.
Boom, get that picture there. I was going to mention one of the interesting things about Snap, another interesting thing about Snap, because Cloyster is so mandatory for speedruns, we wanted to have like a tournament, but we also knew that if you lost a run to Cloyster, like, it would just be really frustrating. So we had to come up with our own sort of like not even best of 3. It was like you had best completed run in this designated time. So it'd be like, all right, you have 1 hour to complete your best speed run, you know. And so we had to create our own tournament format specifically because it just wouldn't work out. Also, I'm going to try this just for funsies.
This is a very hard thing to do.
Damn. Okay. So there is a way to set up that Weeping Bell here. And
that was really close.
It's a lot faster than doing the regular way, but you lose a lot of points. So at the high level, it's a really great time save. Yeah, we need to get Jinx anyways, so I would have lost a lot of points for no reason, but it would have been really sick to show off. So
yeah. He would have exited stage if he actually got Cloyster after taking a picture of Victory Bell.
Oh yeah.
So
but since Jinx is after Victory Bell, and obviously you need the 40 unique Pokemon, he's just gonna do a little setup here.
So something that's really cool.
Get a Jinx out of it.
Yeah, so Jinx doesn't show up on screen, but Jinx actually shows up in the picture in the end. So it doesn't render in game, but it does show up later on. So we can take a picture of what looks like nothingness, but it's actually Jinx up in that top left corner, and it counts as a picture. So we can actually exit stage like 10 seconds faster than he normally could with that Jinx picture.
But
And
overall,
actually, those first 4 pictures actually all counted as a Jinx.
I think like 2 of them didn't, but yeah, you're right. Like the first 2, and then 1 didn't, and then 1 did. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't see my points. Did anyone catch? Oh, you know what? I have I have the stream open. I have 129,400. So.
Gonna need 1 picture.
Yeah.
1 extra picture.
So the last one we need is the last goal that we need is 130,000 points. So you notice I had 129 and 400 points. So I was really, really close, but unfortunately I didn't get it. So one of the things that's really cool is that if you're really, really good, like top level player, right? Like Eric here, if you're like Gunlap, you know, you get 130,000 points even without getting all the good pictures in cave. Like by doing that fast exit with Weepinbell Snipe, you can still exit stage with enough points to have 130,000 points coming out of cave, which means you don't need any pictures in Valley.
And then this stage is essentially just an auto scroller for 2 minutes, but we do technically need to complete it to unlock the boosting engine, which will allow us to complete the game.
Yeah.
So
the last half, the song is a bop, I agree. So the last half of this game is once we've completed all 6 stages, we go find Professor Oak in his little secret hideaway, and he goes like, oh, you know, there's these interesting, you know, natural outcroppings that look like Pokemon. You know, these are Pokemon signs. You should take a picture of all 6. So you have to go back through every stage to take a picture of every sign. And we took a picture of the Diglett, or the Dugtrio Mountain here. And while it normally wouldn't count, by the end of this stage, that'll be unlocked. So by the time we go into picture select, it will count. So it's a little bit of a time save there.
Professor Oak gives us a freebie.
Yeah. And we're just lag reducing until we get to the end here. There's a special exit at the very end, so we can't just what's the word I'm looking for? Autopilot.
Yeah.
It's not quite
Autopiloting is actually very bad in this stage, because if you miss Squirtle, you actually have to restart the whole stage.
Yeah, you do lose like 3 minutes for doing that. It's really, really bad. Alright. One more little thing here. We're gonna snipe Mankey before we can see him. He's right here. It's free. It's free real
It's free?
estate.
Is it free? Okay, it's free.
It's free. There we go.
Candy learned how to be a better goose today. Interesting.
He just used a setup on the wall, and it lined up with this black dot. He put his reticle along the black dot and looked in the sky, and you can just get Mankey earlier than you want. You can actually get him before you can actually see him.
By the way, getting that picture of Sandshrew is not quite the optimal strat, but he is cute, so I go for him instead of whatever, just for funsies.
Yeah,
Also,
he's eating an apple.
there's a lot of mashing in this game, so alternating between A and B is the optimal strat, and you don't want to go too fast, because if you hit B on that, you hit A on that, on the repeating text thing, you have to, it repeats the text, kind of like Kapora Gabora, the owl in Ocarina of Time, or, you know, the classic, you know, do you want me to repeat this? No, yes. Oh, damn. Also, oops, I laughed and I missed the thing. Collins,
this is the second sign he's taking a picture of.
Yeah. Ah. Snap is awesome. Thanks, man. I agree. Snap is super cool. We have plenty of... oops. Didn't forget to mash. We have plenty of guides and things, and if you want to learn, please, by all means. We would love to have you.
And there he's getting the flute. He's going to use it in this stage. So Vileplume is going to spew out its stuff in the air, and then it will unlock the sign that he's going to take a picture of. Yeah, very underappreciated game. Mostly because people just say it's a game on rails, and who would speedrun a game on rails?
Yeah, they think it's an auto-scroller all the way through. It's
very technical. It's very technical.
So it's quite a bit different from your average speed game. So
yeah, if I've learned anything from 4 years of taking Instagram pictures and still not being popular, taking pictures is hard.
We got Eric and we got Aged Whale here on comms, by the way. Levon is heading to sleep, but he told me to tell you he said good luck. Aw. Levon, you have a good night, okay? I love you. Sweet dreams.
Love that man, former world record holder.
Former world record holder. And a good dude. Also the whole crew out here. We got Collins, we got Candy, we got Shuli, you know.
Everybody.
AP is out here. We got everybody out here, dude. The whole crew. Also, I'm hoping that that Snap 2 will be a good speed game. We'll see, we'll see. That's what I'm saying. Mississippi. So
regardless if it is, we will still run it.
Probably. We'll see for how long.
So you have to lure Pikachu to a specific spot by the Moltres egg.
Zapdos.
Countless times in a run, you can activate the flute too early, or Pikachu won't be close enough to the Moltres egg.
Mm-hmm. Zapdos egg.
The Moltres egg.
Zapdos.
Yes,
Zapdos.
Zapdos egg. Zapdos egg.
Zapdos comes out of the egg and powers the generator, which turns on the thing to take a picture of a pincer.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't
Very
explained.
convoluted.
I haven't explained any of the signs so far. This one's a Kingler. It's a rock. There you go.
Yeah, you just kind of line up the picture and take it. And there you go, Kingler.
Alright, now that we've gotten all the signs, Professor Oak is like, oh wow, now that we've gotten all that, there's a new place you can go to. That cart we sent you is actually a spaceship. We're gonna send you out to the moon. And now you're in outer space, taking pictures of legendary Pokemon Mew.
Which is the whole point of this game, is to take a picture of Mew.
Yep. So we're coming up towards the end. This is the final stage. This is the final bit. Time is going to be in like 40 seconds. So just giving you a heads up.
So yeah, there's two phases in this fight. A blue phase, where Mew just spawns randomly, and random in depth, and random from left to right. And on the yellow phase here, each phase takes 3 hits. And you can use a Pester Ball too, but he's using apples.
Pester Balls don't fly as far. So.
We did it, boys.
Then it's RNG whether or not which side it comes on. So.
Oh, he even got the fast exit.
Dude, we got the Levon fast exit strat.
Just to show off.
And
not even world
time.
record does that.
Dude, that's a new optimization we just picked up. Okay, well that was Pokemon Snap. Very, very fast. Very, you know, I don't know how else to say it. It's fast. It's short. It's sweet. It's a really nice, cool speed run. It's very different from your average speed run. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It was 2140 with no Cloyster, by the way. That's a Jinx percent run right there.
Pretty good.
It's actually a pretty good run, almost a sub 21. If you consider with a Jinx or with a Cloyster.
If you got Cloyster and the Snipe, it could have been sub 21.
Yeah. I feel like there was something I wanted to shout out, but I don't remember what it was. So
the Discord.
Oh, the Discord. Yeah, we got a cool Discord. If you are interested in Pokemon Snap speedruns or just, you know, the game itself, by all means, hang out in our Discord. It's a cool place to be. So, and like I said, we have plenty of guides and things. If anyone wants to learn Pokemon Snap, you'll have a great time, I promise. Also, yeah, you can follow me on CCNeverender. Hope you all enjoyed. Also, hope Snap 2 is really sick. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Have a great night, everyone. Pleasure talking to you all.
Alright, take care, everybody.